Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Yeah, so today we'll be discussing the answers to the examples and exercise questions from NCERT from this chapter exponents. Okay, so I'm actually coming from behind, Now look at this question. Simplify 3 to the power minus 5 into 10 to the power minus 5 into 125 divided by 5 to the power minus 7 into 6 to the power minus 5. Don't write anything. We'll first discuss. So now 3, the base 3 here cannot be factorized any further. So we'll just write that as 3 to the power minus 5. The next one is 10 to the power minus 5. The base 10 can be factorized and expressed as a product of its prime factors. So what is 10? 2 into 5, right? So we'll write the base 10. If it is factorizable, we'll factorize. If it is not factorizable, we'll write the base as it is. So here the base 10 can be factorized. So we'll write it as 2 into 5 or 5 into 2. But you can see 10 is raised to the power minus 5. So raise this to the power minus 5. Am I clear? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So 10 is 2 into 5. And 10 is raised to the power minus 5. So 2 into 5, the whole raised to the power minus 5 into, we know that 5 into 5 into 5 is 125. Or 5 to the power 3 is 125. Divided by 5 to the power minus 7 because the base 5 cannot be factorized any further. 5 is 1 into 5, right? So nothing more than that. So 5 cannot be written as a product of its prime factors because 5 itself is a prime number. Into 6 is a composite number. So you can write this as a product of primes. 6 is a composite number. So you can write 6 as a product of its primes, 2 into 3 or 3 into 2, the whole raised to the power minus 5. This is the first step. So the first step is breaking down the composite numbers and writing them as a product of their prime factors. The first step is to break down the composite numbers and writing them as a product of their prime factors. So here in the numerator, we were able to break down 10 and 125. 10 is 2 into 5. 125 is 5 into 5 into 5. And 6 is 2 into 3. The others, 3 and 5, are already prime numbers, so we write them as they are. That is the first step. Next, using the law of exponent, 3 to the power minus 5 as it is, into 2 into 5, the whole raised to the power minus 5, which should be written as 2 to the power minus 5 into 5 to the power minus 5, into 5 to the power 3, which is the next term, divided by 5 to the power minus 7 into 2 to the power minus 5 into 3 to the power minus 5. This is the next step. Now, you can cancel. See here, same terms, no? 3 to the power minus 5 in the numerator, 3 to the power minus 5 in the denominator. You can cancel, or you can also use the law of exponents, which says when bases are same and its division, subtract the powers. You can also do that. We'll do it both the ways. I'll cancel and complete the answer, and then we'll also use the law and proceed. Okay, and in the same way, you can cancel 2 to the power minus 5 and 2 to the power minus 5, right? So the next step, we see these two terms in the numerator and this one in the denominator. And the bases are same. It's 5 everywhere. The base is 5 everywhere. All right. So when bases are same in its multiplication, we add the powers. So write the base 5, the common base 5. Add the powers, minus 5 plus 3, because they are in the numerator. And in the denominator, we have 5 to the power minus 7. You'll have to subtract the power. Or you can even do it one by one. You can just finish the numerator and then handle the denominator. So we'll just do this. In the numerator, we have a same basis multiplication. So we add the powers. We'll write this as it is. So this is nothing but 5 to the power minus 2 divided by 5 to the power minus 7. Now again, bases are same and it's division. So we're going to subtract the powers. The powers are minus 2 and minus 7. These are the powers. You have to subtract the powers. So you should take a minus sign in the middle. It's not that, the 7 is already minus 7. So there's already a minus with it. So why put another minus sign? It's not like that. The powers are minus 2 and minus 7. You should subtract the powers. So you should take a minus sign in the middle. It's not 5 to the power minus 2 minus 7 like this. It's not this. This is wrong. I'll write that for you again. Write this one for you again. See, it's 5 to the power. The power 5 raised to the power. See, we have one power minus 2 and the other is minus 7. Subtract the powers. The next step. Next step, 5 to the power minus 2, minus into minus plus 7. So which is 5 to the power 5. And it's easy to find 5 to the power 5. So you please find 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. It's 3, 1, 2, 5. Take down, children. Quickly take it down. Shrijit, Akshita, Sahasra. Sahasra, you were late, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please watch the recording for the first 5 minutes. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Take down the answer, children. I'll just be back in a minute. Please take down. Completed? All of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Okay. So you can see here, instead of cancelling, you can also use the law. Base are same and it's division, so subtract the powers. So you see here, this one and this one, base are same, 3. Subtract the powers. So the powers are -5 in both the cases. So write the powers and subtract the powers. 2 to the power -5, 2 to the power -5 in the numerator and denominator. Base are same and it's division. So write the common base. The powers are -5 in both numerator and denominator. Write them and subtract the powers. And then these 3 terms have the same base. So I've written the common base once. And the powers in the numerator, you must add -5 plus 3. -5 plus 3. The powers in the numerator, you must add. And what is in the denominator, you should subtract. So write the power here, -7 in bracket, and put a minus sign outside because you'll have to subtract the powers. These 2 powers you have to add minus this power in the denominator. So you will get 3 to the power -5 plus 5 into 2 to the power -5 plus 5 into 5 to the power -2 plus 7. You can just include this step. So -5 plus 5 is 0. Are you all listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. 3 to the power -5 plus 5 into 2 to the power -5 plus 5 into 5 to the power -2 plus 7. So -5 plus 5, 0. -5 plus 5, 0. And here 5 to the power 5. Now anything to the power 0 is 1. 3 to the power 0 is 1. 2 to the power 0 is 1. And 5 to the power 5 is 3125. Yeah. Take down this answer also quickly. So if you don't want to cancel and you want to strictly use the law because you're working exponents, you want to use the law, you can work it like this. Quickly. All of you must write exactly what you see on the screen. Do not miss any step. Always take down what exactly you see on the screen. Yeah, time up. Completed all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Almost done, ma'am.
I'm almost done.
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try this together. So how do we write 25? 25 is?
Ma'am, 5 square. 5 square.
Pi squared.
5 square, ma'am.
Pi squared into t to the power minus 4 divided by pi to the power minus 3 into how about
2
10?
into 5.
2 into 5. Very good. If it's a composite number or if the base is a composite number, write it as a product of its primes. And if there's a power, put a bracket and write the power. Yeah. So what are the different bases we see here? What are the different bases we see here? Tell me.
Ma'am, 5, 2 and
T. 5, 2 and T. 5, 2 and T are the different bases we see here. All right, but then in base 2, we have only this number 2. We have only 2 in base 2. 5 we have here 1, 2, 3 places. In 3 places we have base 5. In 2 places we have base T, and 2 is only in 1 place. There's only 2 with base 2. Okay. So the next step can be like this. Write the base 5 once. All right. Then the power 2. See, when you're writing this base 5, please try to understand this. Or no, let me put it like this. So 5 to the power 2 into t to the power minus 4 divided by, let's simplify the 5s in the denominator first. So it will be 5 to the power minus 3 into 5 to the power 1. 5 to the power minus 3 into 5 to the power 1. See here? Minus 3 into 5 to the power 1. So bases are same and its multiplication, you need to add the power. So it will be minus 3 plus 1. I'm considering the 5s only in the denominator. 5 to the power minus 3 and 5 to the power 1. So 5 to the power minus 3 into 5 to the power 1. Bases are same and its multiplication, so add the powers, plus 1. Okay, into 2, into 2. Now there is this t to the power minus 4 in the numerator, and there's t to the power minus 8 in the denominator. So what are the different powers we see? Minus 4 and minus 8. Okay, and it's division. So we need to subtract the powers. Please watch me write. All of you got that? Please watch the screen. I'll write it again for you. Pi to the power 2 into t to the power minus 4. I'm simplifying the terms with base 5 in the denominator first. So bases are same, 5, and it's multiplication. So we add the powers, minus 3 plus 1. Please watch your screen. There's 1 here. There's no power means there's 1 there, not 0. Okay. So we add the powers, minus 3 plus 1. That 2, which is there. And then we have t to the power minus 4 in the numerator and t to the power minus 8 in the denominator. So it's division. When bases are same and it's division, we have to subtract the powers. Right? So minus 4, minus 8 are the powers. Subtract the powers. So this is 5 to the power 2 into t to the power minus 4 plus 8 by 5 to the power minus 2 into 2, which is equal to 5 to the power 2. In the denominator, we have minus 2. So when it's division, we have to subtract the powers. When it's division, we have to subtract the powers. See here. Please watch. 5 to the power 2. And in the denominator, we have minus 2. The power is minus 2. We know we have to subtract the powers because it is division. In the denominator, the power is minus 2. Minus 2. And what's the operation? Subtraction. Into t to the power minus 4 plus 8 is 4 by 2, which is 5 to the power minus into minus plus. So 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 2 into t to the power 4 by 2, which is 5 to the power 4 into t to the power 4 by 2. When it's a simplify, you should find the value wherever possible. So this is simple to find, no? 5 to the power 4, 625. T to the power 4 divided by 2 is the result. The final answer is 625 t to the power 4 by 2. Please write down.
Ma'am, how to find the value of t, ma'am? No need to find it.
No. Yeah, very nice question. So here we are not, it's not an equation. What is given is an expression. Whenever an expression is given, we cannot find the value of any variable there. Only if it's an equation, you can find the value of the variable. This is just an expression. Expression meaning it does not have an equal to sign. So if it's an equation in variable t, then we can solve the equation and find the value of the variable t. This is not an equation, it's only an expression. So expressions can only be simplified. You cannot solve to find the value of the variable there. Yeah, completed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Shrikit has completed. What about the others?
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, Danvin, Navneet, Harini, and Avnish, turn on your camera. Yeah, that's better. Very good. Thank you. Yeah, for the others, the camera is disabled. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Yeah, Ji. Okay. Evaluate. Now, Danvin will answer this. In this expression, we have two different bases. What are the bases, Danvin?
Ma'am, 8 and 5. Ma'am, no. Yes, ma'am, 8 and 5 only, ma'am.
No.
Ma'am,
Harini,
can you say?
Harini, what are the different bases we have here?
Ma'am, 5 by 8 and 8 by.
Yeah. 5 by 8 and 8 by 5. 5 by 8 is one base and 8 by 5 is the other base. And what are the powers?
Minus 7 and minus 4.
Minus 7 and minus 4. Minus 7 and minus 4 are the powers. Now it's multiplication. The two terms are connected by the multiplication sign. And we know when bases are same, and it's multiplication, we can add the powers. But here the bases are not the same. But you can make them the same because 5 by 8, 8 by 5, they are reciprocals of one another. See, if the bases were 3 by 5 and 7 by 8, nothing can be done. They are different bases. So you cannot do anything with them. But here they are reciprocals of one another. Yeah. So tell me, what shall we do?
Ma'am, we should take the reciprocal of 8 by 5.
Yeah. So then what you're going to do is you just dictate. Meaning, I'm not rude, but I don't want any explanation. I just want you to dictate and I'll write that. Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yes, sir. You want to work and then
Yes.
Says it. Okay. Okay, fine. I'll allow all of you to work then. All of you work. I'll ask you. Work it in 3 different ways, children. Work it in 3 different ways. Dhanvan will tell me one of it. Then I'll ask somebody else the second one, and another person the third one. We can do this in 3 different ways. All right. Dhanvan.
Mama, I did a division of 5 by 8 to the power minus 7
Yeah.
divided by
Yeah. Divided
5
by.
by 8.
Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So division meaning. Okay. Tell me. Divided by.
Divided by 8 by divided by 8 by 5 4 or 4.
But how did that help you? The bases are still different, no?
5 by 8 to the power 4.
Divided by 5 by 8 to the power 4, is it?
Minus 4, ma'am.
Oh, minus 4. So you have written the earlier step kind of. That is, if you change multiplication to division, then you have to write the reciprocal of the next term. You've used that rule, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
When you change multiplication to division, you can write the reciprocal of the next term. So the reciprocal is 8 by 5 is 5 by 8 and the power is written as it is. Okay, correct. Yeah. Okay, next.
Ma'am, then
Okay, let me just tell the others your idea. So what Dhanvan has done is, see if you have.
Ma'am, then
So 1 minute, let me just tell the others. Children, see what he's done is, supposing we have say 4 by 7 divided by divided by something like 18 by, 8 by 21. Okay. Are you all listening? Navneet? Yeah. Oh, not division, into. Okay. So this can also be written as 4 by 7. If you change multiplication to division, then you need to write the reciprocal of this one, which is 21 by 8. Now try to change division to multiplication 4 by 7. Division becomes multiplication and write the reciprocal of this 8 by 21. See, when you switch between multiplication and division signs, you need to write the reciprocal of the next term. Don't we do it? If we have 2 divided by 1 by 5, what will you do in the next step? 2, division becomes multiplication. 1 by 5 becomes 5 by 1, which is 5. So the answer is 10. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
See, all of you must look at the screen when I'm teaching, when I'm saying something. Okay. Okay, then the next step.
Next step is 5 by 8 to the power minus 7 plus 4, because minus into minus is.
No, I want the step. Minus 7 in one bracket and then?
Minus 4.
Yeah, correct. Next step.
Next step is to remove the bracket, ma'am. 5 by 8 to the power minus into minus, minus 7 plus 4, which is equal to 5 by 8 to the power minus 3.
Okay, next step. Power is negative, no? We'll make it positive.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. 8 by 5 to the power 3.
Correct. Now you'll have to write the equivalent, not reciprocal. So 5 by 8 becomes 8 by 5 and minus 3 becomes plus 3. Correct. And this can be simplified, no? Because it's not time consuming. So 8 into 8, 64. 64 into 8 by 125. Very good. Yeah. Who wants to share another method? Avanish, yeah, tell me.
5 by 8 minus 5 by 8 power minus 7. 5 by 8 to the power 5 by 8 to the power minus 7 into 8 by 5 to the power minus 4.
That's a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, after that?
Ma'am, we can simplify it, ma'am. 8 cancel, 5 and 5 we can cancel it, ma'am.
No, 1 second. Please come again. I didn't get you.
Ma'am, we can cancel.
Correct. No, what should I write? 5 by 8 to the power minus 7 and then?
Into 8 by 5 to the power minus 4.
Here, into 8 by 5 to the power minus 4, like this. Okay.
Okay. Then we have to remove the brackets and we have to write 5 by 8 into 8 by 5.
Okay. Then what about the powers?
Sorry. 5 by 8 to the power minus 7 into 8 by 5 to the power minus 4.
Okay, that's already there. Next.
Ma'am, we have to cancel 8 and 8.
No. See, you have to, use the exponent. You need to simplify and then only you can cancel. Now the base is not free to be cancelled. You cannot cancel this 5 and 5. No problem. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else?
Ma'am, can I try? I don't know if it's correct or not. Ma'am, like you said,
what about Harini? 1 second. What about Harini and Navneet?
Ma'am, I did the first method, ma'am. The first method, which is 4. But second and third, I'm not able to do. I don't know like how to do. The first method, I
No.
fully got it.
Okay. Akshita, Srijit, Sahasra. See, children, we have two different bases. Okay, it's very simple. We have two different bases. We have 5 by 8 and 8 by 5. Now you decide which base you want to use. Do you want 5 by 8 or 8 by 5? Now say you want 8 by 5. Now how, that's all it is. How do you think? See, now sometimes we don't know like how to think, from which angle to think. Okay, you want to think, but you don't know how to think. See, how to think here is you decide which base you want to have. If you want to have 5 by 8 or 8 by 5, that is the first decision you'll have to make. Say you want to have the base 8 by 5. So here we have 5 by 8. No. How do you write the first term with base 8 by 5?
Ma'am, can I try?
8 by 5 divided.
I'm negative of the power. I'm negative of the power.
Yeah, tell me.
5 by 8 will become 8 by 5
raised to the power 7.
So 5 by 8. So because you are interested in the base 8 by 5, you want 8 by 5 as the base. So you write 5 by 8 as 8 by 5. And the power minus 7 should be written as plus 7, because this is how you write equivalent. How do you write equivalent? Reciprocal of the base, negative of the power. 5 by 8 becomes 8 by 5. Minus 7 is plus 7. So we have written the equivalent. We've written the equivalent for the first one. Write the second one as it is. Don't change that, because that already has your favorite base is 8 by 5. Like the base of a pizza, here you want the base to be 8 by 5. You like the base 8 by 5. So the first one was 5 by 8. So you made it 8 by 5. The second one is already 8 by 5. Why do you want to change that? Don't change. Write it as it is. Now what's the rule? Base are same and it's multiplication. So you should
Add the powers. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I found the answer also. Same answer. Same answer for 3 methods.
Same ma'am.
Plus minus 4.
Minus 3 equal to 512 by 125.
Akshita, tell me if it's clear. Sahasra.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Ma'am, third method we should change the negative of the second number.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, you can. 1 second. Srijit. Srijit, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. No, then when you tried it right, you got a chance, you tried it right. Let the others also say and, feel good about themselves. Yeah, somebody else. Next method. Navneet?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, anybody. That's what you should say.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I say, ma'am?
Yeah, nobody voiced out. Yeah, anybody. Tell me.
Ma'am, 5 by 8.
5
5
power minus
minus 5 by
bracket
8.
minus
Okay, okay. No, 1 minute. Okay.
I already asked, ma'am. Can I say?
Okay, 1 second. Now.
Can I
Which,
say, ma'am?
what's the base you want to have? 5 by 8 or 8 by 5?
8 by 5.
8 by 5, we already finished, no?
Ma'am, no, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm telling that minus 4, that thing. I'll take the reciprocal.
You want the base as 5 by 8, right? Ma'am, can I say?
Once again, let me
Same thing you're telling.
see down.
Okay, Avinash, you want to say?
That we already finished.
Ma'am,
can I say?
Ma'am, can I? 7, I'm taking.
Ma'am, I will try if it's correct. You can say, ma'am. 5 by
No, see, just make a decision first. Do you want the base as 5 by 8 or 8 by 5?
5 by 8.
5 by 8.
Okay, so 5 by 8. The first one is already 5 by 8. No, so don't disturb that. Write it as it is. What's the second one?
Ma'am, into 8 by 5. Ma'am,
How
we have
can
to
you-
write as 5 by 8
5
to
by
the
8
power 4 plus 4.
Correct. Now, so in this method, you want the base as 5 by 8. You want the base as 5 by 8. So the first one is already 5 by 8 to the power minus 7. Leave that, don't disturb that. In the next one, it is 8 by 5. So write that as 5 by 8. If you write the reciprocal of the base, you should write the negative of the power. Yeah, next.
Yes, ma'am.
5
So,
by 8.
minus 7
minus plus
7 plus 4, which is 5 by 8 raised to the power minus 3. But to make the power positive,
minus
we should
3
do 8 by 5 raised to the power 3, which is 512 by 125.
Okay. Correct. Children, see, you can, I'm not saying ignore, but just keep the first method aside. See the second and third method. In the second method, you preferred the base 8 by 5. In the third method, you preferred the base 5 by 8. It's very simple. You just have to decide which base you want to have. You need to have a common base. We have two different bases. We have two different bases. It's like you're choosing between white bread and like brown bread. Do you want white bread or brown bread? So like that, do you want the base as 5 by 8 or 8 by 5? So in method 2, you wanted the base as 8 by 5. So if it is already 8 by 5, don't disturb it. If it's 5 by 8, what do you need to do? You need to write its equivalent. Reciprocal of the base, negative of the power. Yeah, please complete.
Ma'am, done, ma'am. Done, ma'am. Ma'am, we already gave time to work.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All of you finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, try this one. I'll just come back. Please try this. Yeah, children. Akshita.
We are doing 1 minute.
Okay,
Ma'am.
Akshita. Yeah, you continue working. Akshita. Yeah, tell me. How do you write 1 by, see here you cannot use any rule because the connecting sign is minus. You cannot say bases are different, but the power is the same, or so you're going to do something. No, because the operation is subtraction. Now you have to write the equivalent. That is, you'll have to, make the power positive here. You'll have to make the power positive here so that you can find its value. So tell me 1 by 3 to the power minus 1 with a positive power. Akshita, fast.
Ma'am, minus 1 by 3 to the power 1, ma'am.
What is a rule, ma? How do you write equivalent? Reciprocal of the base, negative of the power. What's the reciprocal of the base?
Ma'am, 3 by 1, ma'am.
What is 3 by 1? It's nothing but 3, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Negative of the power.
Minus 1, ma'am.
Negative of the power, meaning opposite sign.
1, ma'am.
Minus. The next one also you should say with a positive power. That is right, it's equivalent. How will you write the equivalent of the next term?
Ma'am,
Reciprocal.
ma'am, 4 to the power 1, ma'am.
Yeah. Then we already have the square bracket raised to the power minus 1, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Then what is 3 to the power 1? What's the value?
Ma'am, 3, ma'am.
Minus 4 to the power 1?
4, ma'am.
Okay, then can you see the square bracket raised to the power minus 1? Put that.
Yes, ma'am.
Now what is 3 minus 4?
Ma'am, 1, ma'am. Minus 1, ma'am.
Minus 1 to the power minus 1. Now again the power is negative. You need to make it positive. So write the equivalent of this one. What's the equivalent of this expression? Reciprocal of the base. What's the reciprocal of minus 1?
Ma'am, 1 by minus 1, ma'am.
Yeah, which is?
To the power 1, ma'am.
Yeah, we know that 1 and minus 1 are their own reciprocals. The reciprocal of 1 is 1 only. The reciprocal of minus 1 is also minus 1 because it's 1 by minus 1. But what is 1 by minus 1? It's minus 1 only. So remember, 1 and minus 1 are their own reciprocals. The reciprocal of 1 is 1. The reciprocal of minus 1 is minus 1. So the reciprocal of minus 1 is minus 1. And negative of the power. What's the negative of minus 1?
1, ma'am.
Yeah, now what's the final value or the final answer?
Ma'am, minus 1 to the power 1, ma'am.
Yeah. What is 2 to the power 1?
Ma'am, minus 1. Ma'am, minus 1.
So what is 2 to the power 1?
2, ma'am.
Anything raised to the power 1 is the base itself. The base itself is the answer. 5 to the power 1 is 5. Minus 1 to the power 1 is minus 1. Yeah, write down.
Ma'am.
If you've already finished, please check your steps. It should be exactly like this. If it is not, please write down this. Okay. Next one. Harini finished?
Ma'am, Navneet has one doubt, ma'am. He's telling that we should multiply. There are two powers. No, why didn't we?
Yes, ma'am. I can't see, ma'am. In
Yeah,
1 by
no. You read out what you've written in your book. We'll do it.
yes, ma'am. So, 1 by 4 that we need to multiply the powers. -1
No, I'll tell you something. Just read from your book. I'll tell you where you've gone wrong. Just read.
1 by 3 raised to the power -1 minus
Okay.
1 by 4 raised to the power -1 bracket -1. After that, 1 by 3 raised to the power -1 minus 1 by 4 raised to the power 1. So we need to make
Excuse me. So you've taken the reciprocal of this one, is it?
no of 3 I took. 1 by 3.
No, I'll tell you first. Relax. 1 minute, relax. Now you said this is 1 by 4 to the power 1, you said, right? Why? 1 by 4 to the power 1 is reciprocal.
Multiply powers, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh, you're multiplying this minus this
Ma'am,
and this, is
but
it?
-1 is common for both minus
Yeah.
1.
See the difference, okay? When you have 2 into 3, the whole power -2, then you can write it as 2 to the power -2 into 3 to the power -2. But when you have 2 minus 3, in the bracket, when the operation is addition or subtraction and they are raised to some power, you must first simplify the bracket and then only apply the power. When in the bracket, the terms are connected by the plus or the minus sign. Okay, inside the bracket, when the terms are connected by a plus or a minus sign, you need to simplify the bracket first and then apply the power. See, no. I know you're not convinced. 1 second. Wait. In very, very simple words, see here. What do we have? Look at this expression in the bracket. What is the operation? Minus, no? If the operation is a minus or a plus, you need to simplify this and then apply this power -1. Without simplifying the bracket, you must get one answer for this. You should simplify and get the answer, final answer for this. To that final answer, you should use this power -1. You should not use this power -1 now for this one and this one. Because it is subtraction. Even if it was addition, you cannot do it. If it was multiplication, you can do it. If the question was, see, it's always like that. See here, Navneet, let me give you a different situation. See, supposing you have square root of 16 plus 9. Okay, supposing you have square root of 16 plus 9, it is not square root of 16 is 4, square root of 9 is 3, so 4 plus 3 7. No, it is not. It's not. You need to first add. What is 16 plus 9? 25. And the square root of 25 is 5. But if it was square root of 16 into 9, then you can find the square root of 16, 4, square root of 9, 3, multiply and write the answer.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, now I'm confused.
Now, because the operation in the bracket is subtraction, you need to first simplify the bracket and then use the power which is outside, -1.
Okay. Okay. Okay, ma'am.
All right. What rule can be used here? The bases are all different. The bases are all different, but the power is the same. And it's multiplication.
Multiply the powers.
Multiply.
Ma'am, like, can we do, ma'am?
Yeah, okay. Try and let me know.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Done, children?
Ma'am, answer is
Ma'am,
60. Ma'am,
60. 60. 60.
Raised to the power 1.
60.
Ma'am, 60 raised to the power minus 1.
Yeah.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, 3 minus is
Okay. So here the bases are different, but the power is the same. And it's multiplication. So you can multiply the bases. You can multiply all the bases and raise it to the same power minus 1. See, you can do all this only when it is multiplication or division, not for addition, subtraction. See, supposing it was 3 to the power minus 1 plus 4 to the power minus 1. You cannot write this as 3 plus 4, the whole power minus 1. You cannot. But if it is multiplication, yes, then you can do it. Then you can do. Bases are same. Sorry, bases are different, but the power is the same everywhere. And it's also multiplication. So multiply all the bases and raise it to the same power. So it is 60 to the power minus 1. Reciprocal of the base, negative of the power, 1 by 60. We should always write equivalent only. Reciprocal is only if you have to write the reciprocal. Or, if it's a division sign, then you should write the reciprocal of this one. The big question is when to write reciprocal. You must write reciprocal when you're changing the division sign to multiplication. Then you should write the reciprocal of this one here. In all other places, you should write only equivalent. When the division symbol, you're changing it to multiplication, then you must write the reciprocal of this term. In all other places, you must write equivalent only. All right, finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, well, this one. Yeah, Sahasra.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please answer this.
Ma'am, I'm still doing it.
Okay, we'll just do it together. Now tell me, is 8 a composite number or a prime number?
It's a composite number.
Yeah, so write it as a product of its primes. 8 can be written as?
4.
No, darling. 8 is 2 4s are, then 2 2s are, 2 1s are. So 8 can be written as?
2. 2 square. 2 cube.
Yeah, 2 into 2 into 2, right?
Yes, ma'am.
2 cubed. So if it is a composite number, you can express it as a product of primes like this. So in exponential form, 2 into 2 into 2 is 2 cubed. Now, in place of what have you written 2 cubed?
8.
8. But the 8 is raised to the power minus 1. So raise this to the power minus 1. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then is 5, the base 5, a prime number or a composite number?
A prime number.
Yeah, it is a prime number. Because 5,
Ma'am, I finished the answer, ma'am.
5 is a prime number, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Divided by, what about 2, prime or composite?
A prime number.
What will be the next step, Sahasra?
Ma'am, can I tell?
What will you do with these two?
You divide them. No, I don't.
No, when the base is raised to many powers, what will you do with them? Supposing it's raised to the power 2 is raised to the power 1, the whole raised to the power minus 1. What will you do with the powers?
Ma'am, multiply.
Multiply
Ma'am,
the
I
powers.
found the final answer itself, ma'am. Wait, bro. Wait.
So it's 2 to the power 3 into 2, 6. 6 ones are 6. 6 into minus 1, minus 6.
Oh,
When the base is raised to many powers, we'll have to multiply the powers. 3 to the 6, 6 into 1, 6. 6 into minus 1 is minus 6. So what would you do with 3 and minus 1?
it'll be minus 3.
Minus 3. You'll have to multiply the powers. It will be 2 to the power minus 3 into, write the others as it is. What will be the next step? 2 to the power minus 3, 2 to the power minus 4. Division, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we should subtract the power. So it will be, write the common base 2. What are the powers you see?
Minus 3 and minus 4.
Minus 3 and minus 4. And what should you do? Add or subtract?
Subtract.
Because it's division. Because one is in the numerator, the other is in the denominator. So it's division. If both of them are in the same place, if both are in the numerator or both are in the denominator, then it is multiplication.
Okay.
See, if it was, supposing it was like this, by 2 to the power minus 3 into 2 to the power minus 4, like this. Both of them are in the denominator. Then
Yes.
it is, if both of them are in the same place, then it's multiplication. So we should add the powers. If one is in the numerator, the other is in the denominator, it is division. So you'll have to subtract the powers. Now what is remaining to be written?
5 cube.
Into 5 cubed.
Into
Okay,
5.
next step. 2 to the power minus 3, then
Plus 4.
plus 4 into, what is 5 cubed?
125.
125 is equal to 2 to the power minus 3 plus 4.
Minus 1. No, 1.
So what's the final answer?
2 into 125.
Ma'am, got the same answer. Got the same answer, ma'am.
She is still answering, children. Please wait.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Sorry.
So 2 into 125. What's the answer?
250.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Yeah, please write down. Yeah, the others got the same answer.
Ma'am, I got the same answer. I too got the same answer, ma'am.
Very
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
Very nice. Yeah, please write down. We've already finished. Please wait for the others to complete. All right, next one.
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Yeah, quickly do this and answer. Be the first to answer.
Ma'am, should we do, ma'am?
Yeah, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, answer is 8/3.
8/3, yeah?
No,
Okay.
ma'am. 16 by. Ma'am, it's 16 by.
Huh?
16 by 18. 16.
16 by
minus 2 layer.
8/3. Ma'am, it's 8/3.
No, it can't be 8/3. Neither it is 16 by something, what I heard.
Ma'am, 16/81.
No,
Yes, ma'am. 16 by 81 since 4 minus.
Ma'am, it is, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. 16 by 4 81 only.
Ma'am, is it a simplified version or something?
no.
Ma'am, how come, ma'am? First we multiplied powers, which is a -4, ma'am. Minus 2
Amma.
by 3 to the power -4, ma'am.
Amma.
Then ma'am, minus 16/81 or something. No, ma'am, 81/16.
Ah.
Oh, reciprocal, ma'am.
Ma'am, realized at the last minute.
Ma'am, we need to make it as 3/2 into 3/2 into 3/2 into 3/2 into 3/2.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Reciprocal.
1 need to cut. 16/81 reciprocal.
Srijit, answer this. What will you do with the powers -2 and 2, Srijit? What will you do with
2
the...
into 2, ma'am.
Yeah, so it'll be the first step is -2/3 to the power
3
-2 into 2.
2 into 2.
No, disable your mic. Others disable your mic. Yeah, Srijit. Next step, -2/3 to the power.
2/3 minus 4, ma'am.
Okay, next.
Equals to 3 by -2 power 4, ma'am.
Very good.
And then 3 power 4 and -2 power 4, ma'am.
Okay.
And next 3 into 3 into 3 into 3.
Yeah, apro. -2 to the power 4.
Ma'am, plus 18, ma'am.
18.
Sorry. 1 minute, ma'am. 64, ma'am.
2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 to the 4. 2 to the 4. 4 for the 16.
16.
Minus into minus plus, minus into minus plus. Plus into plus plus. So plus 16. So see, some of you answered too quickly and you are all wrong. Those who answered first, 16/81 minus 16/81, something, but not correct. And finally, we realized we didn't handle it properly. Huh? This was a very simple question. You should have answered it correctly in the first shot itself.
Ma'am,
The
we
power is
underestimated the question.
correct. You're right. You identified, the reason for the mistake very precisely. After having done questions, of a higher order, this was underestimated. It was like, the sum easy, and that let you down. Yeah, that realization is important. So never underestimate. Next one, children. Yeah, this also. As Dhanvan rightly mentioned, don't underestimate this question. Without working, can you say the answer?
Ma'am, 1/3 plus 1/4 plus 1/5. Ma'am, 1 ma'am, answer 1 ma'am. I want 0 power. 0 power.
Is raised to 0. The entire thing is raised to the power 0.
Ma'am, this question is fairly rated.
The entire thing is raised to the power 0. So what's the answer?
1.
1. So you need not see, we have to show the steps, but if it is an MCQ, you don't even have to work because anything to the power 0 is 1. Whatever answer you get here, it's finally raised to the power 0, so it's 1.
That's why I said, ma'am.
So whatever you have in the bracket, it's finally raised to the power 0. So the answer is 1. The answer is 1, but you just have to, so that you're not rude, so you just show some steps and say, okay, it's 1. Anything to the power 0 is 1. But actually, I think in school, teachers would expect you to do all this. So 1/3 plus 1/4 plus 1/5. How do we get this? Because the power is negative. See, children, this is not. See, when I'm saying all this, some of us are not internalizing. This should not be written as 3 plus 4 plus 5, the whole power minus 1. No. When it is addition, subtraction, there's no rule like this. You have to handle them separately. So what is the other way of writing 3 to the power minus 1? Reciprocal of the base, negative of the power. So 1/3. What's LCM?
Ma'am, 60.
Yeah, 60. So it will be into 20 into 20. Into 15 into 15. Into 12 into 12.
Ma'am, 47.
Ma'am, to the power 0.
Which is 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. That's it. Anything to the power 0 is 1.
Yes, ma'am.
But no, please show the working. Don't just write 1. If it's for 2 marks, I'm not sure if your teacher will give you marks. So please write the.
Ma'am, I only did them like 1/3, 1/4, 1/5. Let I did and stop. Put 1. We should not do like that.
Ma'am, teacher will not ask, ma'am. AI only will ask.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, AI don't need to ask steps. It needs the perfect answer.
Ma'am, I have a doubt, ma'am.
Yeah, please ask.
Ma'am, in that second step, ma'am, everything and the numerator is positive, right? So why don't we add everything, ma'am? But how the answer is 45? Like 47, sorry.
LCM, no? Because 3 into 20 is 60. So into 20. 4 into 15. 5 into 12 is 60. LCM.
Yeah, ma'am, we can add it like 20 plus 15 plus 12, right? Then how come the answer will be 47?
Oh, the boy said, so 20 plus 10 is 30, 30 plus 10, 40, 5 plus 2, 7, 47, correct, no?
Sorry, ma'am, I got confused.
Okay. Okay, next one. Now, please, all of you do this correctly. Please, please. I'll just come back. Yeah, what's the answer?
29.
29. Ma'am, easy, ma'am.
Okay. So since the connecting sign is addition, there is no special law of exponents here. So what you have to do is the power is negative. Since the power is negative, you need to make it positive. So write the equivalent of the first term. Reciprocal of the base, 1 by 2. Reciprocal is 2 by 1, 2. Negative of the power, plus. Reciprocal of the base, negative of the power. Reciprocal of the base, negative of the power. So we have written the equivalent of every term. Now 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, 29. This should not be written as 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4, the whole power minus 2 is wrong. This can be done if it was multiplication everywhere, not addition, subtraction. Yeah, turn on your camera. Navneet, Avinash, Dhanvan, and Harini.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn on
Yeah,
the
please
video. Ma'am, it is.
Oh, I have to enable? Okay.
Ma'am, no, ma'am.
No.
All right, next one. Yeah. So in the bracket, we have different bases raised to the same. Listen, we have different bases raised to the same power minus 1, right? And it's multiplication. So what can we do? Different bases, but same power minus 1 and it's multiplication.
Ma'am, is the answer 1 by 2?
Okay, read out your steps.
Ma'am, 2 to the power minus 1 into. Ma'am, can I wrote the question again for reference? 2 to the power minus 1 into 4 to the power minus 1 divided by 2 to the power minus 2, which is equal to 1 by 2 into 1 by 4 divided by 2 to the power minus 2. Ma'am, LCM for this both is 4, ma'am. So
LCM.
Ma'am, multiplication.
Sorry, ma'am.
So 1 into 1, 1. 2 into 4, 8.
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am. I'll do, ma'am. I'm going to finish, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah.
Ma'am, can I say?
Yeah.
Ma'am, then multiplication we have to write divided by 1 by 2 to the power 2 divided by
Division or multiplication?
1 by 32, ma'am. Answer 1 by 32. 1 by 32, 1 by 2, 1 by 32, 1 by 2. Ma'am, now can I tell, ma'am?
Yeah.
Ma'am, it is 1 by 8 divided by 2 to the power minus 2, ma'am.
No, change it. Why do you write the same thing?
Ma'am, that which is 1 to the power 2 to the power 2. 1 by 2 to the power 2.
Ma'am, is it 1 by 4?
Ma'am, that the power 1 by 2 to the power
Oh,
2
the
is
division symbol becomes multiplication, and then you
yes,
need to
ma'am.
write the reciprocal of 2 to the power minus 2.
Yeah.
Ma'am, which is 4. Yes, ma'am. 4 by 1. 1 by 4. Ma'am, into
See.
4 by 1, which is equal
One second,
to...
1 second. Okay, fine. You check if you've got the final answer, right? See here. 1 minute, because others are looking confused. 1 minute. I'll just continue with the way Dhanvin had started. So he's written 2 to the power minus 1 as 1 by 2, which is right. Because the equivalent is reciprocal of the base, negative of the power, into 1 by 4.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Then-
can I just tell the final answer, ma'am?
Yeah, 1 second. And then what he's done is division becomes multiplication, right? So you'll have to write the reciprocal of 2 to the power minus 2. So you have to change only one, either the base or the power. Now you choose to change the power because the power is negative. No, so we'll make it positive because we always want a positive power. We don't want a negative power.
1 by 32.
So we'll write this as 2 to the power 2. So it's 1 by 2 into 1 by 4 into 2 into 2. So 2 and 2 cancels. 2 ones are 2 twos are. So the answer is 1 by 2.
Ma'am, got the same answer, ma'am. Ma'am, but we
Okay.
did in a... Ma'am, we did in a longer way, ma'am.
Oh.
We wrote more steps. No, ma'am.
Ma'am, same.
Ma'am, we have taken that into 2 we have written as 4 by 1 and cancelled both. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that also.
How I did?
We have written as
Yeah.
1 by...
Ma'am, I took it like 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 into 1 by 4. Divided by 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 1 by 4 into 2.
No, 1 minute. Divide by 1 by 2.
Ah,
You're forgetting the power. The power is minus 2. So that will become
negative of the power.
ma'am, I don't understand this one.
no. You understand. You are not thinking correctly. You should think according to the situation. What are you doing? You're changing the division sign to multiplication, right? So you should write the reciprocal of the next one. Reciprocal, you said 1 by 2. But what about the power?
Minus 2.
Yeah, did you say that? You forgot the power. See, when you're writing the reciprocal, you must choose, a smarter, the smarter answer. So when the power is negative, you make it positive. Why do you take the reciprocal of the base? When you're writing the reciprocal of 2 to the power minus 2, you can write it in two ways. See, when I'm talking, you should listen. You should stop writing and listen. You can write the reciprocal of 2 to the power minus 2 in two different ways. One is, I'm saying reciprocal. One is reciprocal of the base, so 1 by 2. Then you should write the power as it is. The other is write the base as it is and take the negative of the power. So which is the better one? This answer, no. Because you have a positive power. You always want a positive power. So you choose the best of the two answers.
This one.
No, please listen. See, when you have to write the reciprocal of 2 to the power minus 2, 2 to the power minus 2, you should choose between, what's the reciprocal of 2 to the power minus 2? You should change one, either the base or the power. So if you change the base 2, so it's reciprocal 1 by 2. Then write the power as it is. or write the base as it is and write the negative of the power. So which one is better? This one. So choose this.
The positive power. Okay, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Now I understand.
Okay.
I'll just copy the.
Not that if you use this, you will not get the answer. You will get it, but again in the next step, you should make the power positive.
Okay, ma'am.
Sorry. Okay. So the other way of doing it is attention. So in method 2, no, I don't want to see children giggling. Don't hide your faces.
Sorry, ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah. So in the second method, what you can do is use the law. Bases are different, but the power is the same and it's multiplication. So multiply the bases and raise it to the same power. Multiply the bases and raise it to the same power. The time is 8:45. We have half an hour more. Okay. So when bases are, different, but the power is the same and it's multiplication, you can multiply the bases and raise it to the same power. Next one, division becomes multiplication and you'll have to write the reciprocal. So choose which one you want. You want the reciprocal where you can get a positive power. So write this as it is. I told you this already, so I'm not repeating the explanation, this one. So now it is 8 to the power minus 1 into 4. So 8 to the power minus 1. The equivalent of this is reciprocal of the base, negative of the power into 4. 1 by 8 into 4. 4 ones are 4 twos are 1 by 2. Write down all of you. The second method.
Ma'am, me and Avnish already did this method, ma'am.
Okay, fine. All right, next one. Yeah, about this. Harini, I want the answer from you.
Four raised to 4.3.
Yes, I do. After simplifying. Simple.
Yeah, Harini. What's the value of 3 to the power 0?
Ma'am, one, ma'am. One.
And
Four.
yeah, Harini, what's the other way of writing 4 to the power minus 1? Reciprocal of the base?
Ma'am, 1/4, ma'am.
Negative of the power?
1, ma'am.
1. So it's nothing but 1 by 4 to the power 1, which is 1 by 4 only. Which is 1 by 4. 1 plus 1 by 4 into what is the value of 2 squared, Harini?
4, ma'am.
4. Now take the LCM.
4, ma'am.
Yeah.
One. Ma'am, 1 only. Ma'am, 1.
No, 1 into 4 is 4. So 1 into 4. 1 into 4, 4 plus 4 into 1. So into 1.
Yes.
Into 4. So 4 plus 1, 5. 5 by 4 into 4.
4. 4. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. Please write down.
Ma'am,
LCM.
correct answer, ma'am.
Sorry?
Ma'am, I got the correct answer.
Okay. Okay. Done writing?
Done, ma'am.
Okay. We'll try this one. Simplify and express the result in power notation, that is exponential form, with positive exponent. You need to simplify and write the result in the exponential form with positive exponent. Navneet, what are the conditions? How should you write the answer?
Ma'am, it should be in exponential form and it should be positive with a positive exponent.
And the power should be positive. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, the power.
Okay. So children, before we do this, listen to this one. Now, supposing you have minus 5 to the power 4. All right. Okay, let me not say minus 5 to the power 4. Let's say minus 5 to the power 125. And you need to simplify this. You have to simplify this. Let me first take a positive, sorry, an even power. Let's say 124. Now you have to simplify this. That is, you need to simplify, meaning write something which is not the question. At least one more step, which is not the question. So now see here, minus 5 can be written as minus 1 into 5. Yes or no? Minus 5 can be written as minus 1 into 5. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And the power is 124. Now we know that a into b, the whole power m, is a to the power m into b to the power m. So this can be written as minus 1. 1 second, let me write it neatly here. Minus 5 to the power 124 can be written as minus 1 into 5, the whole power 124, which is minus 1 to the power 124 into 5 to the power 124. Because a to the power a into b, the whole power m can be written as a power m into b power m. Now, what is minus 1 raised to what is minus 1 raised to an even power?
Ma'am, 1.
1.
1.
Minus 1 raised to an even power. Because
1.
minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1, 124 times. So 1 into 1 into 1 into 1, 124 times is 1 only. And minus happening even number of times. We know minus into minus is plus. So when you have 124 negative signs, 2 negative signs, minus into minus is plus. So when you have even number of minus signs, minus into minus, plus will be the final result. So this is plus 1 into 5 to the power 124, which is nothing but 5 to the power 124.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's just make a note of this note. Okay. We'll see what is minus 5 raised to the power 99 on the other hand. Okay, so this is minus 1 into 5, the whole power 99, which is minus 1 to the power 99 into 5 to the power 99. And minus 1 multiplied with itself 99 times. 1 into 1 into 1, 99 times is 1. And minus sign happening odd number of times. See, if minus sign comes 3 times, minus into minus plus, and plus into minus minus. If you have odd number of minus signs, so that minus sign will be there because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 odd number, no? Minus into minus plus, minus into minus plus. Finally, plus into plus plus into minus is minus. So this minus will remain. Minus 1 to the power 99 is minus 1 into 5 to the power 99. This is the answer, which is nothing but, so the minus sign will be fixed to this. Minus 1 into this. Minus 5 to the power 99. You will know why I'm, like talking about all this when we answer this question. Right? Don't just make a note of this. All right. So now coming to this question. Minus 3 can be written as minus 1 into 3, the whole power 4. Yes or no? Into 5 to the power 4 by 3 to the power 4.
Yes, ma'am.
Minus 3 can be written as minus 1 into 3, because minus 1 into 3 is minus 3. The whole
Mom,
power
but
4
wrote it as a fraction.
into 5 to the power 4 by 3 to the power 4. Next step, minus 1 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 4 into 5 to the power 4 by 3 to the power 4. So we know minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 is 1.
We are going to get the same answer as epsilon different.
Somebody's mic is enabled. Who's that? Disable your mic. So we know when minus happens even number of times on multiplying, if you have minus even number of times, it's plus. And 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 is 1 into, this gets cancelled, 5 to the power 4. You can write the value actually of 5 to the power 4, which is 625. So the answer is 625.
Ma'am got the same answer, ma'am, but different steps I wrote, ma'am. I wrote it as
Read
a
out.
fraction.
Read out your steps.
Ma'am, they told exponential form.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Navneet. Sorry. Thank you.
Ma'am, I wrote like 625 is equal to 5 to the power 4.
Ma'am, it's minus 5 raised to the power 4.
Where is minus?
Ma'am, and minus 3.
Then I got it right.
That's what Navneet, see, I'll tell you when I'm saying, explaining something, you don't listen.
Minus 1 into minus 1 into
Huh?
minus 1.
After listening to everything, you're asking me where is the minus sign?
Ma'am, can I read out my steps?
Yeah, Dhanvit. Yes.
Ma'am, minus 3 by 1 into 5 by
Minus?
3 by 1
Ah,
into 5 by 3
okay.
the whole power
I
4
was about to do this as the next procedure. Okay. Okay, fine.
to the whole power 4.
Okay.
Ma'am, minus 3 and 3 get cancelled. Minus 1 and 1. So minus 1 into 5 by 1
Minus
into
5. Minus 5.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Minus 5.
The whole
Minus
power
5 by
4.
1.
So it's
To the
minus
power
1
4.
into 5, the whole power 4.
Negative power is an even number, ma'am. So the sign will be positive.
Correct.
Ma'am, the answer is 625, which is equal to the 5 to the power
No,
4.
no, no, no. You should write it in the exponential form. Leave it with the positive exponent.
Ma'am, that's what, ma'am. 625 is equal to 5 to the power 4.
No, we already have 5 to the power 4. No, why go to 625 and come back to 5 to the power 4?
Okay, ma'am.
You can also do it like this. I'll just work it again. So using the rule that when bases are different, but the power is the same. So you can multiply the bases and raise it to the same power. Multiply the bases and raise it to the same power. So 3 and 3 cancels. And we have minus 5 to the power 4. Minus 5 can be written as minus 1 into 5 to the power 4, which is minus 1 to the power 4 into 5 to the power 4. Minus 1 to the power 4 is 1 because minus happens even number of times. So it is plus into 5 to the power 4. Since we need to leave the answer in the exponential form, we don't find the value of 5 to the power 4. We just leave it like this. Yeah, please write down both the methods. Akshita, are you there? Srijit?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Sahasra?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Okay. Done writing, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me just give you a yeah. Yeah, we'll work 5 and 6 and wind up the session for today. Please work the 5th one and the 6th one. 5 and 6. I think we'll have time only for the 5th one. We'll just see. We'll finish the 5th one and see if we have time for the 6th one. Do 5 first.
Mom, is the answer minus 25?
What,
Mom,
Avnish?
same.
What's answer? Minus
25.
minus 25. Minus 25.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
No. 25 minus x is equal to minus 25. Yes, ma'am. Minus 25 is the answer.
okay, good. None of the others to work. Okay, quite. Let the others work. Yeah, now check your answer.
Ma'am, 1 by 25, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Answer
Yeah.
1 by 25. 1 by
Done
25.
when is it?
Yes, ma'am.
No, I don't know. I have to work.
Okay.
Okay. So x is equal to. Now, what I observe is that the bases are different. The powers are not the bases are different. The powers are also different. They're not the same. But you can easily switch between 2 and minus 2. We can switch between 2 and minus 2. So again, you can do it in more than one way. This one is x is equal to so I want to have the power as 2. So I write the equivalent of the first term. 4 by 5 to the power minus 2. I want the power as 2. So I take the reciprocal of the base and the negative of the power. 4 by 5, 5 by 4, minus 2 plus 2, divided by 1 by 4 to the power 2. Now use a rule. Bases are different, but the power is the same and it's division. So you can divide the bases and raise it to the same power. You can divide the bases and raise it to the same power. Now 5 by 4, division becomes multiplication. Reciprocal of 1 by 4 is 4, power 2, 4 cancels. So we have x is equal to 5 squared, x is equal to 25. But we need to find the value of x to the power minus 1. So x to the power minus 1 is 25 to the power minus 1. So x to the power minus 1 is, you can leave it as 25 to the power minus 1 or
1 by 25.
yeah.
Correct answer, ma'am. Correct answer.
Very
Same. Ma'am, first I thought as negative of x, ma'am. Then only I saw the question and I realized that it's negative power.
correct. Okay. So reciprocal of the base and negative of the power. So that's going to be 1, which you can just ignore. So 1 by 25.
Completed. Ma'am, easy one.
We'll just do this again so that all of us understand clearly. Finish writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll just clear the screen and work the same thing. See, it's about planning first and then executing your plan. You shouldn't simply start working, without anything in your mind. First plan what you want to do. So according to the method which we just worked, we observe that the bases are different. Powers are also different. But we know that we can switch between the powers 2 and minus 2. We can make -2 + 2 + 2 -2. So what we'll do, we'll have the power as 2 everywhere. So where it is 2, don't disturb that. Where it is not 2, we'll try to get 2. So how do we do that? Okay, where it is not 2, we'll have to make it 2. So that's in the first term. Okay. You want the power to be 2. So you are writing the negative of the power. -2, you're writing it as +2. So then take the reciprocal of the base. This is how you write the equivalent. -2, you want it as +2. Then take the reciprocal of the base. So now you have written the equivalent of the first term. Don't do anything with the second. Write it as it is. Now use the rule. Bases are different. It's division, but the power is the same. So divide the bases and raise it to the same power. X is equal to. Now division becomes multiplication. Reciprocal of the next term. Co-cancels. So we have x is equal to 5 squared or 25. But we need to find the value of x to the power -1, which is 25 to the power -1. And what is 25 to the power -1?
1 by
Equivalent
25.
reciprocal of the base and negative of the power, -1 + 1. So you don't have to show that power. So x to the power -1 is 1 by 25. Okay, all right. Okay, children, so that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Good night. You may leave the call.
Ma'am.
Thank you, children.